get this video out for a while. The one I went to the challenge hybrid point of NBA 2K. I can't believe I remember that. I'm Kid Nati, and I'm back on NBA 2K20 before NBA 2K21 comes out in 2 days, I'm guessing. And I have I have some concerns because, well, let's get into it first. Don't worry, I'm gonna do a game or two. I don't know. But I have a little problem, and it's with this pie chart and this pie chart. Now in NBA 2K21, there's another pie chart just below this one, but there's not one for this one. Well, right there. And you might ask, what's the problem? Well, and I know people been wondering this. Some other YouTubers, some streamers say it's cool and everything, but I've been wondering this. In NBA 2K21, it costs more. It costs more to upgrade attributes, and my concern is finishing. Why finishing? Well, I did a little experiment, and I don't know if this is accurate or not, but finishing gets less badges with the defending and shooting pie chart over defending and playmaking, which concerns me, because this pie chart right here and this pie chart right here, I don't know if you can tell this, but they're the same. They're the same. They get the same percentage in all four attribute fields. So I've been wondering this. Why is finishing suffering and defending and shooting, but defending and playmaking, finishing has more badge points left over? And I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this with me. Last the defending and shooting pie chart had 12 total finishing badges. This one, you already got 13. You already got 13. You didn't even need to fill this out, and you got 11. You finish this out, you get 17. Shooting and defending pie chart, you finish with 12. So I'm questioning, why is finishing suffering? It's not just here. Not just here. If I went to NBA 2K21, pick the exact same pie charts, it's between, I want to say 7 and 10 shooting, and this is on the point guard position. If it's on center, it'll probably get more, but still less than NBA 2K20. So I'm questioning why does not only NBA 2K20 allows you to get more badge points left over than NBA 2K21, but why is it that shooting and defending gets less finishing than defending and playmaking? And that's a problem, because I'm making my, sorry about that, I'm making my build, and I'm looking at certain attributes. I'm looking at certain attribute fields, and my 3 are finishing, shooting, defending, and rebounding. Playmaking I could care less about. I don't really got good handles. I'm making my IRL build, and I'm looking at shooting, finishing, defending, and rebounding. Now, reason why I'm making my IRL build is because I want to feel like I'm really into the game. I'm really being competitive, and there's no other better way than putting myself into the game. So yes, you're gonna see my face and everything. But my skill is finishing at the rim, defending the paint, and shoot when open. Now, I don't do post hook and post fade. I do post hook more than post fade. So those two are gonna be key for me. I hurt my ankle back in freshman year, so I can't really dunk or anything. So I'm basically relying on my hands more than my feet when I play, which is weird because I'm lower base, so defense, you know. But in NBA 2K21, you get 7 to 10 if you max out finishing. Now, I haven't messed with the attributes in the other 3 fields. This might be my build, by the way. Might be my build. It might be this right here too. I was about to say, I'm 6'2", a little bit overweight, with 85-inch wingspan. So if NBA 2K21 has a 6'2", 218 build, I know it's gonna suffer on the speed and whatever, but definitely gonna make it. You gotta use the metric system though. So I can show you in center. It's the same issue. We're gonna put this right here. You know, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the pie chart. We're just gonna max it out to prove a point. You get 13. The point guard you is 17, which a little unfair. Oh, and that's 17 more than 12, which is fair. We go here. Remember that 13 on the shooting and defending. You get 14. It's a little unfair, don't you think? It's a little unfair. It's a little unfair. You get 31 left over, yes, but it's still more than NBA 2K21. Now, I could have done this in NBA 2K21. The problem is it's updating or uploading or whatever. So reason why I'm not messing with shooting or the other 3 fields is because, well, finishing is the only attribute field that is that shows the same percentage. This one and this one. So I'm wondering why is one pie chart getting less attribute points than other? That's kind of messed up. And I know NBA 2K21 is just finishing up and just doing some finishing touches, but it's a little disappointing because there's players like Donovan Mitchell that's decent on defense, but decent on defense, decent when it comes to shooting, and it's a finisher. And you know, his play style is focused basically right here. A little bit more finishing. We got honestly, they say Jordan is this. Nothing wrong with that, but I would have put a little bit more finishing on that. Even Baron Davis, that's kind of a perfect example. If I didn't put him in if you want to use small forwards, we're gonna use, I don't know, I want to say Paul George right here. But there's people that rely on finishing, although finishing is not on their priority list, and it's kind of disappointing. I know we can't make the exact build as the player we try to emulate, which is fine. But we got to get close to it, right? Even when we max the player at 99 overall, we probably, our build by then is probably better than the player that's in the game replicated like the realistic player. So I'm curious, because there's players gonna go to different pie charts, which is fine. But the problem is they're not gonna find what they're looking for with the other pie charts. I mean, they could go here, but then they're lacking in playmaking and defending. They could go here, but they're lacking in shooting and defending. You could go right here, but they're lacking in defending and finishing. Which, you know, there's another pie chart for the previous ones I showed you in this one now. Even right here, even this pie chart, which is my build, and if I had the layout, it would be about here. Skip this one, go right here, max this out, put a little love here, about be 70. Max shooting, all of this, go here. I know it's not the point guard position, but still. And then you have stuff left over. And something like this, because I can't block. Let me do one thing. Yeah, about like that. It'd be something like that. And I picked the wrong pie chart. Hold on. So this, not this. This. Max out this, and this. Put this at 51. Leave some off. This. Skip blocks. A little bit like there. Put this 84. Something like this. Oh, right. That's what I messed up on. Hold on. Put this here. Then something like this. More balance. Put some right here. Something like this. Just give it here. Something like this. Then obviously we can't go lower than that, so it's probably 6'6". About right here, close enough. And Post scorer. I get Jimmy Butler, Paul Pierce, and Kawhi Leonard. 3 great players. Great players. But that's my play style. I play like Kawhi Leonard. I disagree with Paul Pierce, but Paul Pierce was more of a shooter than all that. But if I have my IRL build, probably be 230, but that's the weight I'll be tired in, and probably have it here like I had it before. Here, 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 here. Max this and this out. Maybe less on ball handling. I'll decide that later. But for point guard purposes, I'll probably leave it. Yeah, the blocking is more accurate. But yeah, sound like this. Sound like this. But you know, it's fair. And we're gonna go here, 6'2". I know the whole speed and everything is gonna decrease in NBA 2K21. We go defense, and I get that. Oh, Jason Kidd, wow, surprising. He was also a shooter. I know quick draw's gone, so I wanna set this up to look like me. It'd probably be Ranger Center on gold and this right here, those two. Slashing contact on gold, silver, and probably deep hooks on silver. That's good. Alright, this right here, unpluckable. Let's make that silver. This right here, and since I can't shoot, bailout, no, probably on a silver. And ooh, this is the fun one. Clamps on Hall of Fame, Intimidator on silver, Pickpocket on gold, Rim Protector on gold, Interceptor on silver for the heck of it. Pit Dodger on bronze, Pogo on bronze. Hall of Fame. We got one bash point left. Put it on Tireless Defender. Oh, well, then we can't forget the jump shot. The jump shot I got now, y'all saw. It's unique. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of weird. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna do all this because for some reason 2K likes to buff the Knicks. So we're gonna pick the Knicks on this one. That's what I like to see. We're gonna go right here.
And tonight it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Sacramento Kings. Hello everyone, I'm Blake Studio with our experts Tim Sports and Brian Banapatemi
Now, but I know the shot meters differently, and it's kind of messing me up. If I use the square button, I have to find that thin line, and it's a small line, so I'm probably gonna go for more.
One of the latest trends in the NBA and load management, giving guys a rest. Toronto did it with Kawhi last year, and it worked out for them.
Hey, it's an interesting trend, right? I mean, only the top teams.
But I probably use the square button and then try to work with it over.
Load management is a great strategy. I mean, it does allow you to keep guys fresh for that postseason grind.
It's also put emphasis on younger players. Guys like
And we get back.
they're so valuable because you can count on them. Remember, being healthy is a skill, so you need to be prepared off the season for the grind.
Well, when you're a guard, you just can't get intimidated when you're attacking.
Now you might question if I'm playing like a big man, why
His composure on the court.
why shouldn't I make a power forward or Yep, white call. A power forward, center, maybe even a small forward. I like being 6'2". I like being 6'2". It's my real height. I've been useful with. I've been 6'2" since I was, I think, 22, and I know how to move around as a 6'2" guy. I don't want to change any of that.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game. Having trouble getting it going.
Pass it out.
Now here is Barnes. Defense is right there. Pass to Parker.
Whew. I was wide open too.
5 on the clock. Here's Giles. Here's Neal. He's covered by Randall. And a shot by
Oh, that delayed jump.
New York.
Oh, that was ugly.
All right, guys, let's say you're a point guard, my player, but you're playing alongside De'Aaron Fox in the same backcourt. How do you find success?
Well, if I'm also playing point and I'm playing with Fox, I would expect more off-ball action from myself. If Fox is the main creator on offense, you can take that opportunity to find different ways to contribute.
But even Fox needs the occasional break from initiating the offense, guys. So if you're the secondary point guard on the team, you need to be ready.
That's why I'm not worried about shooting. I'm always I'm always in paint. I'm playing like a big man. I'm playing as if I was in there in real life.
Now a timeout called by New York.
This isn't pleased. Well, a look they've given up inside and wants to tighten up this team.
Yeah, that's what has to happen, and he'll let him know it. Playing soft interior defense, and that's just the recipe for disaster.
The interior defense is the easiest way to score right around the basket.
So both teams changing it up here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Inside, Robinson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He made that pass to a spot and let his teammate run right into it.
High player, right side. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with the purpose. The D has to
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna make two more. I'm gonna make two builds like NBA 2K20 that I'm playing right now,
And here's Portis.
and
Here's Bullock. Defended by Bielitsa. Beyond the arc. Bullock, no good.
scanning perimeter defense there. That one well contested.
Yeah, he puts a lot of dedication in those defense. There are no
that was a good play. That was a good play. That was a beautiful play. I just don't know my second build, and if I make my second, if I use my second build, it's obviously going to be my career build, and the first one's going to be my park build. But I like the build I'm playing with right now. It's gonna be a lot of big men trying to
Here's New York. Trailing by 13. Pass to Knox. Robinson.
You saw how D how that D was.
Shot pocket.
You see how I'm keeping my eye on him.
Off to a good start.
That's defense right there. That's defense.
Percentage shots they can make.
Bogdanovich outside. And they double up my player. Has to be Elisa. Fires the three. Bogdanovich misses. So it's the Knicks now. 11-point game. Here's Knox.
Oh, that should have been flagrant. How everything is now. That should have been a flagrant. I'm out. No,
Free throw attempts of the game.
that's Bogdanovich.
He hits the second from the line.
Okay. Oh no, that's Guy. I think that's Guy. No, that's Lynn.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game.
Okay.
A drive by my player. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back.
I should have passed that one.
Here's Ntilikina. Good D by my player.
He's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power through the defense.
Start did get out to
Oh man, that was funny.
About their scoring tip. They're playing tremendous.
That was funny. Now,
All right, so
get back on the point between the two pie charts between NBA 2K and NBA 2K21. It's a little unfair that you need.
joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by.
Come on, that was a beautiful pass. That was a beautiful pass.
He's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
It's unfair because not only playmaking gets more attribute points, but playmaking has better attributes in the finishing spot than shooting and defending.
And the free throw, no good.
And that's a little odd because the same percentage,
At the line this quarter.
Yeah, that's my kind of basketball.
the same percentage they have.
And you know they'll be worrying about him next time they take it inside, too. That's what great defenders will do.
They have should reflect that.
Lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Peyton can't guard. Peyton can't get a shot off. Oh, that's funny.
They need this. And off the left side of the rim, and it's
That was awesome. Peyton could get a shot off. That's funny.
Active, engaged, looking to score whenever he can.
a drive by my player.
And let me out.
The three. And the Kings.
Ooh, Bogdanovich. Oh man.
Long range.
Tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Here's Knox. Rebounded by Bogdanovich.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They can be aggressive playing.
And that was the square option. That wasn't.
This defense is getting heat.
That's a little.
Giving up far
That's a little dime that you don't need to use the R stick to do a layup.
Their offense in the paint.
If you're on PlayStation, you can use the B button. Whoa, my hand. Oh man, my hand was slow on that, and I used the R stick for that. I guess that was faulty.
On the wing, my player. He's covered by Peyton. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one falls.
you see, I'm not calling plays or anything because it's kind of obvious. The more I get used to a setting, more I don't need to call plays.
Lifeless, to say the least.
Come on, Giles. That was smart by Peyton, but come on, Giles.
The Kings with possession here. Bogdanovich outside. Pass to Parker. Shoots over Peyton. That one rolling around and rims out. It's a 4-second differential between the
That was me.
and game clock.
Oh no.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
They're really battling, guys, not sitting back, attacking when they have the chance.
And I like their approach, playing aggressively and forcing the officials to make a call.
Shoots from the right block.
Oh, come on. Come on. This same problem's still going on. I thought 2K be fixing that, but
Both loose. 1 second left. Peyton dominating.
that's why I love stealing. Oh man, and I love being 6'2". You can't do that with a bigger size.
Right back after half to the start of the third quarter.
You can't do it for a bigger size than that. 6'2" is a beautiful size. But what I mean about
What are your thoughts on my players so far?
that spin move I try to do,
The decision making,
they slide the player right in front of you.
the opportunity.
They slide the player right in front of you, so you can't do that whole layup.
And determination to get
Even that,
Peyton, that's good.
even that. I was trying to get right in front of him, but apparently
has left someone open.
2K has fault with that.
Five player outside. Here's Giles. Foul called that time on the
2K
way.
has fault with that.
2 chances at the free
I'm moving right in front of him, and Peyton could easily pull the chair, but instead,
and he makes the first.
they slide Peyton right in front of me, right past me, so I can't contest or I can't defend him. Now, if that's in NBA 2K21, NBA 2K21, that's a problem. That's a problem, and they didn't show any of my career gameplay when they released the trailers.
Tipped and stolen by Parker. And he drops in the layup off glass.
So how can we trust NBA 2K21 to be as stable than
Stumbling with my player. Gibson gets
NBA 2K20? And I've been complaining about that.
just over a minute played. My player outside. Pass to heel. And the
Yep,
layup's good.
that was a sweet play.
That kind of recognition, my player could be a dominant distributor for years to come.
Now here's Peyton. Covered by my player. Barrett's shot is off.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance.
Yeah, being 6'2" has the perks.
The first free throw is good.
I like the aggressiveness from my player to get to the line. Beyond his skills, though, I really like how he tries to lead the team at the point.
Yeah, that was a little worse.
Now here's Barrett. He's closely guarded. Pass to Ellington. Here's Randall. Deflected.
Get it. Come on, Lynn.
And here they go. And yep, it's good.
Nothing but
That's the long wingspan I'm talking about.
three.
And here are the Knicks now. Here's Bullock. Covered by my player. Wayne Ellington on the wing. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Good D by my player. And they've
Oh, we got Kent.
Here's Len. Count it.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that's scored into linemen.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Here's Bullock. He's covered by Barnes. Now here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Randall. Bullock. He's covered by Barnes. New York again missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. He has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
On the wing, Harrison Barnes. High player outside. Back to Barnes. Fires from 18. A rebound by Gibson. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Ah, Bill Lisa, that was on you. That was on you, Bill Lisa.
Finisher. Randall's game is defined by efforts like that.
Here's Len. Tries yet again.
Get in there. There you go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's
I don't understand how that floater just fell, but
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Here's Randall. And it's
but that's a foul. Okay.
contact on the shot.
It looks like I'm out.
with a strong physical portfolio.
And
Peyton with it. Here's Knox. Stolen by Holmes. And a fast break now for the Kings. It's Corey Brewer on the wing.
yeah, I get Knox to bump and
Bogdanovich.
grind with.
High player. And they double up my player. Holmes. Covered by Portis. 3 on the clock. Yep, that one goes.
And look at my player. He's cooking with grease and showing no signs of letting up.
Pass to Knox.
Yeah, that right there. That little screen didn't need to be reached, but that screen that I want to say Portis set, but it might have been Bullock. But yeah, that stuff's been going on all season in NBA 2K20, and that needs to stop too. Oh man.
Very strong, allowing no baskets. The shot by Robinson.
The long wingspan, gotta love it.
The Kings now. Here's my player. Sweet little floater.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this game for themselves.
Here's Dodson. Pass to Robinson. Smith. New York again missing.
You know, he might be a little overconfident if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's never hitting that shot. I mean, me, yeah, I might be able to hit that shot, but he's never going to be able to hit it.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was a little.
So it's the
That,
Knicks now.
that was slow. Let me be honest, that was slow.
Still, Dodson.
Same with the get back.
2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's right. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry indeed.
And that was for Holmes. That was for Holmes.
Easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Oh, come on.
And he goes with a one-hand tomahawk slam. A nice choice and one that I always love to break out when I have the opportunity.
High player, right side. Bogdanovich outside.
Shit that, I mean, shoot that three.
That is since those minutes jump out, and either way, ahead of that category, ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Here's Smith. No luck on that one. Good D by my player. Pass to Brewer. Bogdanovich to the inside.
Oh, that was, ooh, that was not right at all. That was not right. That was an easy layup that they, the issues with NBA 2K21 shouldn't be flowing into NBA 2K21, and I cannot promise that.
And he makes both free throws. And the Kings with possession.
If this practice
They've only
allowed
allowed
replays, there's a lot of fault.
my player inside. He's covered by Smith. And
There's a lot of fault with NBA 2K20 that NBA 2K20 won't show, allow to be showed in
Percentage is
my player builder that affects my park, my career, my team.
perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
yeah, that's a physical play. You can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. Tim.
Joseph, pass to Brewer. Now here's Glenn. Shot clock at 5. And the Kings getting another bucket. And here is Smith. Here's Dotson. And here is Robinson. Covered by Joseph. Here's Portis. Drops it.
I didn't know Portis could shoot a three.
Really any good coming in his latest pass.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been really easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a lost possibility. The D was ready for him that time. They had to be. He is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Dotson. Launches a 3.
It didn't matter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And good that time.
Walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, it was just a solid performance for them in a lot of ways. They should be proud of their work tonight.
And that's what you got to do. Win at home. That is so key in this series.
Pass to Portis. Now here is Smith. Defended by Bielitsa. Here's Ellington. Out of bounds. So it's the Kings winning this one easily.
Oh, this was a laugher tonight.
That's still not bad of a stat. Just right there, no turnovers. That's, yeah, 25 points. That's not bad either. All in all, I like the build. It was nice. It was nice. Everything was smooth, other than the technical problems with NBA 2K20, by way of the whole screens and double teams affecting spin moves, and the errant contested shot when the defender, or big man in my case, was 3 or 4 feet apart from me. That is also something to worry about. And if I change some stuff, I probably can get offensive rebound too. I just don't know what to take out. Probably post hooks or post fade. But defense is already good. I don't need any more defense. So that is beautiful. That is beautiful. If I want more of a Baron Davis build, put this here, max this. I don't think Baron Davis could shoot the 3 though. With that's fine. I got 5. Put this here. Let's see if we get that Baron Davis build. 191. Set that off. No, two-way slash. Okay. Tried. Alright, let's go to the other pie chart. Let's go to the other pie chart because I know let me tell you a little story. This pie chart right here, put it with this. No, not this. Put it with this right here, although this more accurate. And let's see, I didn't do layups. I was more focused on dunks, close shot, and a little post hook. Let's see, maxed out. Let's put it 55. Put it 60. And put it 65. 70. And something like this. I think I was 5'11" at the time, about 200 pounds. I don't think, yeah, let's go with this. Or wingspan was still monstrous, about there. Really? I mean, right here, make it 195, max wingspan 2, and this one would be slashing. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Those are good. Those are good comparisons. Yeah, those are good comparisons. So yeah, this right here, the story between me and this right here. I wasn't known for handling the ball, but I had good handles. I preferred going attacking the basket than just settle for those pretty floaters or graceful ballerina like layups. So that shooting, I was starting to get starting to learn how to shoot the 3. So the 60 post fade, I didn't really care about at all. So this, I was good. I just didn't care about it. This should be a little bit like right here, and that would probably open the door for post hooks. And a little of this. Yeah. So this right here, honestly, I should have more shooting. Like, I should take, let me take a little off here, a little off here, and yeah, put it back on here. A little bit like that. A little bit like that. But it's a good look. It's a real good look. Only problem is the playmaking is a little too much. I probably put this at 85, put this at 60, and fill this up and give layups some love. Yeah, that looks a little better. But that was back in the day, so that was back in the day. I would have made that build, but if I was 5'11" now, it'd probably be the build. But this one right here, this right here with this right here, go here and here, show love here, mid range 78 now, post fade put at 75. Yeah, put at 75. Yeah, this more of my style right here. Put it at 50. This and a little love right there. Something like this. Something like this was me. I'm probably a perimeter lockdown that everything sets up right. Burley 6'2", 210 right here, and I think I was shooting. Should be a two-way tempo pusher. Okay, that's cool and all. Good company, but we gotta stretch out the hands. We gotta stretch out the arms. And now I should be a perimeter lockdown. Yep, right there. This right here could be my IRL build right now. And the reason why, I was heavy on defense. I know I'm not gonna get much slashing or shooting, but we max this at 99. We just need 2 badges for this, and it's back down Punisher and relentless finisher. This was, since I didn't shoot the 3 that much, we still go silver. Hot Zone Hunter. Difficult shots on this, and we need one more. You know what? Catch and shoot. That works. So we had Unpluckable and Post Spin Technician. Those were the only 2. Clemps Hall of Fame, of course. Intimidator Silver. Interceptor. That's actually Hall of Fame. Disc Gold. Well, Flint Protector Silver. Chest Star on Artist. I don't know what I'm missing. Put this silver. Moving Truck. No, not that. And a little bit of box. Alright, gotta wrap the Kings Cincinnati connection. I knew they were gonna do that. Let's go against the Hornets. If I can find, there we go. Now, reason why I like the green and red pie chart, it hits too close to home, and I like that because I was a shooter. And it was the end. It was the end of my career. I decided to focus more on defense. Plus, I was in the hospital a lot. You know, I didn't know what I needed work on. I was in the hospital for seizures. For a seizure, I had.
Well, this my player is in the house, and he's who I'm interested in seeing tonight. I want to see how he fits in with this team. Can he adjust his game? We've seen the improvement from an individual standpoint. Team environment.
I want to see that too, Tim, because
I was in the hospital a lot because I was overheated.
players and to have a long, successful career, fitting in is paramount. You know, you're going to play.
I kept getting. Sorry about that. I kept getting exhausted, overheated, and when I do, I get seizures. So I was in the hospital a lot, but before I retired, I was undefeated. They think I'm going. They think I was gonna go inside the paint. No.
Dictates how well a player performs. Some of it's team culture, chemistry,
So my last game was against
players that fit one another.
Claremont County, a county that that was awesome. That was beautiful. Stop moving me! Oh, that should have been my layup.
For his first shot. Here's Bridges. Off on the layup.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Okay, that was a layup. Should have gone in. Oh.
Let's lose for three. It's money from deep.
They wouldn't want all their
That layup should have gone in.
It's him. He's got the green light.
Fox. And that
You see why? You see why 2 point guards with playmaking minded styles? It's a beautiful thing.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Washington. Here's Rozier. Parker defending. And again, Charlotte with the
Nobody's going out on the wing.
Perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that matchup. Excellent ability to get off the long range shot.
And it's all about timing. The guy bigger guarding.
The Hornets trail. All right, guys, let's say you're a point guard, my player, but you're playing alongside De'Aaron Fox in the same backcourt. How is this success?
Well, if I'm also playing point and I'm playing with Fox, I would expect more off-ball action for myself.
I've been shocked if that would have gone in.
Later on offense, you can take that opportunity to find different ways to contribute.
But even Fox needs an occasional break from his offense, guys. So if you're the secondary point guard on the team, you need to be ready for when the team calls your number and be ready to step up and make a play.
Here's Rozier. He's got 5.
Look how fast I took off the
Here's my player.
took off to get up the court. Yeah, that was my play style. Just go take off the court.
They're playing as one.
So if you have a opinion about what pie chart and what takeover I should go after, just let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna play 2K21, of course. I have many pie charts to enough pie charts to consider.
Is to stop these long runs.
I'm guarding Batum.
Here's Graham.
About right.
It's stolen by Bielitsa.
Look how fast I'm moving up the court.
Pulls up from the corner. My player again.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run.
just it's just easy to be 6'2".
Batum, covered by my player. It's Nicholas Batum on the wing. Here's Graham. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Nice pass. He got that ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
A drive by my player. Yes, once again for him, an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make.
I don't think that was a foul.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Yeah, definitely saved the layup with that foul. He's going to have to earn him at the line.
I don't think that was a foul at all.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. The Kings leading.
Wait till everybody gets up the court.
Pass to Holmes.
That was for Bogdanovich. For okay,
The last 12 points.
okay.
Assist.
He's moving the ball well, getting everybody involved.
Here's Batum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Why did I move? Why did I move away from the? Oh, 2K. Oh, 2K. Why?
The drive by my player. Holmes' shot is off. And so here is Charlotte. They trail by 7. Plenty of space. They grab their own miss.
Not sure what he was thinking on that shot, but I can agree. That is not smart basketball.
Not at all. He shouldn't have even considered taking that shot. I mean, every possession matters.
Back to my player. Fires it. Misses the wing jumper.
I know I shouldn't have took that shot.
I don't care if he can convert. You should take that shot every
I had to take that shot.
Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Kings ahead, up 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Looking at what you guys have seen so far during that first quarter, let's get some feedback on my player's performance.
Whatever the defense came in trying to do against him, it isn't working. His recognition has been fantastic.
Yeah, he's seeing the whole floor, not just a part of it.
Come on, you like I'll just get away with that. Okay.
So I'm curious to see if he can keep it rolling.
Here's Graham, covered by my player. To the inside, Graham laid in with a
Like that.
shot like
That was a little cheap. Just a little cheap.
Distance of the rim.
And the Kings with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Bazemore. Back to my player. And yes, he got the English that time as it falls.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
Here's Batum. Washington, defended by Bielitsa. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Washington. It's stolen by Bielitsa. And here they go. And my player gets it to go.
They shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
Here's Bacon. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
That was on me.
Grant, covered by my player. Down low. He got
come on. Come on. Oh, that was awful. That was awful.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, dunked like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
He saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so.
Oh man.
Kind of easy looks
This.
inside, and that they have been, they're in big trouble
And
too.
they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
I don't know what to tell y'all. That dunk was just that dunk was just a little glitchy with that. This little glitchy. I was a little glitchy because the center bumped right into me, and I want to say Zeller was the center. The center bumped right into me instead of call for the foul. He just got away with it.
7th pick in the 2012 NBA draft. Harrison Barnes won an NBA championship in just his 3rd year in the league.
Here's Graham. 8 points for him.
Yeah, that was premature.
He's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Here's my player. And he dropped in the layup on glass.
The sheer determination there.
That relentless finisher it's a beautiful bad stab.
No matter what. I just love that gritty mentality.
It's Nicholas Batum on the wing. Guarded by Bogdanovich.
And I didn't get the that's terrible.
Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep.
That was terrible. How did I not get the ball off of that?
Touches he needs to after not scoring a single point in the first quarter. You knew he wasn't going to stay scoreless forever.
That was terrible.
Offensively in the first half, I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Good on the bucket.
Terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defense to not fight through that screen.
I hope 2K fix that.
I mean, you love the decision making, right? Taking great shots and finding the opportunities to score.
This guy definitely has the shooting touch and the instinct. Love to see that tenacity and
How the
to get there.
Graham. Covered by Fox.
they're costing. It's costing.
Get a little mojo on their side.
They got to chip away at that deficit, and no doubt that will help.
Yeah, that'll help. 2 more points.
Well, hey, that's what he's out there for, right? He is an electrifying player, guys.
And that one's good.
I'm surprised they stopped that.
Having a one-like high player can
This.
rare to see that confidence early in his career.
And stolen by my player.
That's the point right there. I have to. Come on now. I'm faster than
A little over a minute gone by the second half.
25.
Here's Bridges. Graham. Pass to Rozier. Clock at 4. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
And here's Barnes.
Thank you. That call doesn't happen a lot. That call doesn't happen a lot.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. Count it. Not much resistance on the inside. That's their fifth consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Pass to Bacon. It's stolen by Parker.
Fox is jogging, but look where I'm at.
Here's my player. And
Fox is jogging, but I'm up the court fast.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The heavier guard is rushing up and down the court. Now,
And Ryan, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
I told y'all in my previous 2K builds that I'm kind of like Zion Williamson, which is true.
a commanding lead.
And the that gives them
It's true, and what most don't realize is more times you dunk, it's going to put a strain on your back because you're coming down on your legs, and the more weight you have on you, it's going to crush your it's going to hurt your back as much as it's going to hurt your legs, because it's the vibration of coming down from a dunk. The vibration of coming down from a dunk, it's basically it's your weight coming down on your legs times 2 or times 3. I'm not really good at math, but if you dunking the ball, you're risking injury because your back's gonna take half damage, and then your leg's gonna take the rest of it, which kind of explains why Zion had that torn meniscus
Rebounded by Bielitsa.
and he had to lose weight. Now, New Orleans fans might disagree that Zion's getting less minutes is not good for the team. It's not that case. The case is, if you want Zion to play longer, he has to lose weight, and until then, his minutes will stay however they are now or the next season. It all depends on his weight. Not most people understand that. Most people are not
There, right side.
6'6". Again with the lateness. Not the lateness, again with the whole not allowing the Euro step to happen it's a little annoying, 2K. It's a little annoying.
Covered by Hield. Pass to Washington. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Especially when you have high post move.
Here's Batum. Holmes with the rebound. A drive by my player. And it's good.
That's what I love. That's what I love. That is what I love. And that's why you see players like Embiid falling every time they take contact from another person. They fall. You don't want you don't want to dunk because it's going to send vibration from
Pass to Bacon.
man, I'm trying to. It's basically vibration from your weight times
Graham.
the
By my player.
the height of the stanchion, not stanchions. The height of your.
Shots coming up.
Basically, if you're coming off a dunk and you're coming down, that vibration from coming down is carrying your weight times the times the time you're coming down. So if you're coming down, and it doesn't matter if it's gently or you jumping off like off a tomahawk, you jump off, take that big lead. That's basically waiting on you, and even if you do those one-hand tomahawks and you what you call it, and you descend down, that those impacts hurt you as much as I'm getting tired of that. I was ahead of the guy. And I slowed down. So the defender can step right in front of me. That has to change. Oh my.
It's hauled in by the Kings.
Excellent interior D right there to force the man.
That has to change too. So, as I was saying, and you see Zion jog up the court instead of running back off of. As I was talking, he took the time to.
Terrific at just shooting it from the field.
A drive by my player.
He took the time to shoot that three. Instead of running out the court like his teammates, that's an advantage for the opponent, because they could just charge out the court, and by the time Zion noticed that they're running out the court, they're halfway towards the basket. They could shoot a three, they could go for a layup, they could do a dunk. It's basically Zion has to lose weight. It doesn't matter if it's it doesn't matter if he's 285. He has to lose weight to be at least between 245 to 255. Since he's undersized, that's not a good thing, because if he was a center, like if he was a power forward, a center with
My player. It's Corey Brewer on the wing. Now
man, I was open.
clock at 6. Fires for 14.
That was a better shot. So between 245 to 250, 55, that's the ideal weight for him. He's 6'5". I don't know why they say he's 6'7" or 6'6".
Pass to Batum. Here's Rozier. Shoots from the elbow. A rebound by Giles.
Good defense there to play up and get a hand in his face.
He's just such a confident defender.
And it comes from his confidence, as mentioned.
Putting on a clinic out there, really the centerpiece of their offense.
Honestly, playing for, I want to say 13 years,
Here's Rozier. Pass to Zeller. And it's going to be a goaltending call.
he didn't touch it unless they're talking about the net.
Got to that shot in time. Just a split second.
That would be basket interference, though. He didn't touch it.
On its way down.
That-
My player outside. Here's Bazemore. Back to my player.
okay, that wasn't a good shot either.
Inside. Second chance shot.
Why am I? That was a good shot. Oh man.
Athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass. He's just killing him.
To the paint. Bazemore with the steal. And a fast break now for the Kings. Shoots.
That was a 2. That was a 2.
Charlotte with the ball. Pass to Rozier. Batum.
That helped defense. It was unnecessary, but it was good.
Rebound by Giles.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I don't know how that one didn't fall.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Pass to Biombo. Bacon. Defended by Bielitsa.
That was a foul. I'll give him that. I think that's Joseph coming in. Yep. Being an undersized ball player when I was playing myself, I was a little oversized too. What? That was unnecessary. Oh, come on. It is all the unnecessary animations. Unnecessary animation that Monk did. Thank you. I can't believe Bill Lisa let him. Which way you letting me? That was a little iffy, but okay. Alright, well, yeah, basically. A lot of misses thanks to bad animations. But being undersized, I want to say far back as I want to say 5th grade, between 3rd and 5th grade, I was about 5'5" and about 200 pounds. I was going against guys that were like 6'2", between 6 foot and 6'2". So I had to learn how to use my weight against them. Unfortunately, those 6'1", 6'2" guys at the time were centers, and they had longer wingspan than I did. It wasn't until I had a growth spurt that I was 5'11", and my wingspan started to be a beneficial. Started to be a beneficial part of my game. And I was 5'11", 262 at the time, in around 2008, and that was probably the time that's after I broke my ankle, and I was still taller than people. And I had the weight plus the wingspan. I chose to play the safe role and go after layups instead of dunks, because I couldn't jump at the time, so I got used to doing layups more than dunks, and it was actually helpful because I started doing post fades, I started doing post moves, get a up and under before I even knew about the Euro step. And then that opened up my mid-range game, which, you know, gotta shoot like Kobe, rest in peace. So yeah, it just basically the point of my story is it doesn't matter if you're 5'5" or 6'5", as long as you know what your body can do and the limitations of your body, then you can go for those dunks. But at the same time, you got to worry about your body, because the more weight you put on it, the more you strain your body to do what you wish for it to do. So what I didn't tell you is, and I think 2008 was my sophomore year of high school, what I didn't tell you is I was doing weightlifting at the time, and I went from 262 to 191 within my high school year. And my high school years, actually. And then I started moving faster, and I become more deadly. I decided to implement my speed into defense, hence the high steal rating, the high perimeter defense, getting back on D, getting back on offense, just my reaction time. And for a while, my spin moves and my post fades got a little quicker, and that was a good game. It was a good game. It was a good year at the time. Unfortunately, as I got older, I started to gain more weight, and I decided to retire in 2012 or 2000. I'm trying to figure out, because I was 23 at the time. You always take out one. I think it was 2014 when I decided to retire. No, it had to been 2000. Yeah, it's 2012. I was 21 at the time, and I decided to retire. I think, man, it's been so long. It had to have been 21, but I decided to retire after 13 seasons. I went from because I started basketball, so 13 seasons. I was 6'2", 230, and everyone was faster than me. At the same time, there was the opposing team tried to trick me and all that. It's another story. Anyway, I was 6'2", 230. My wingspan took a factor, so I grabbed the boards. I did the post hooks. I did the fadeaways. The problem is, it wasn't my shooting. It was my post fades, and the problem was the rim was crooked. I kept doing the kiss off the glass, and I kept missing the hook shot. So I tried to post fade, and it kept missing that. So point is, I relied on my slashing, my layups, because I chose not to dunk. I chose not to dunk because I couldn't jump off my right foot. So I chose layups, the smarter approach, and it actually helped us win games. I I chose sometimes not to go for the rebound. I chose to box people out, which, you know, that worked. And basically, if you know your body and the limitations, you either work on losing the weight so you can do more, you know, speed wise and vertical wise. But if you find being the way you are, you gotta still work out to jump higher, be stronger, be faster, because the game is based off not just speed, strength, and vertical, but also acceleration. Hence the four pie charts. Not four. Kind of explains these pie charts right here. These 5 pie charts. And the physicals on the right side. But there's a fifth that's used in shooting, finishing, playmaking, and defense/rebounding, and that's accuracy, as playmaking shows. So if you practice and if you find with your body, you just gotta work on your speed, strength, vertical, acceleration, and accuracy. If you find being small, you worry about speed, you worry about acceleration, and you worry about vertical. If you find being big, you just worry about speed and acceleration. You don't need to worry about vertical because you're strong as heck. But other than that, you gotta know your body, and being right now probably 6'2", I want to say 259 to be modest. I know that I gotta lose weight to become faster, and I want to be faster. I used to do track. I want to be faster so I can catch up with my guy kids when they come over and do something. That, you know, kids be kids. Catch up with them because they always challenge me. So I'm outside every day working out. I'm outside putting up shots, working my post fade, my speed, my acceleration. I'm doing all that because one day I want to be at my target rate of 218, and I'm gonna get there if I keep practicing. Reason why this relates to Zion: if Zion wants to be Zion Williamson of college, you know, the phenomenon that gathered a lot of attention because, you know, the monster slams and the high verticals, he has to lose weight. And honestly, I want to say he has to lose between 30 to 40 pounds. So I'll catch y'all later.